welcome! This character profile video is for the class Spiritwalker, and what you'll see is all of her skills, the top 8 PVE and PVP skills that I recommend, her skill combos, enhancements, player card, and a gameplay video. So, without further ado, I give you the class Spiritwalker. Here we go. And welcome to the skill slide. If you are new to my character profile videos, allow me to introduce the interface. On the left is all of her skills. On the far right is all the specials that go with those skills. The column charges is how many times you can use that skill. Hits is how many times the skill will hit a creature or opponent. Damage-PVE is the highest percentage damage it'll do against a creature in the world. Damage-PVP is the highest percentage damage it'll do against another player's character. And you have the passive at the bottom. Now, I do want to point out a small text issue that I made is that summoning Heilang is a passive skill. So no need to worry about that. He just comes out to assist you. You are a melee class and you don't have to worry about him. He's your backup. So allow me to introduce as much as I can about this screen. First of all, let's go to the passive. Descent of Heavenly Beast. I colored that yellow, or orangish yellow, because I want you to know that it connects to the 4 dance skills which are listed above. So to do the passive, all you have to do is 4 dance skills. It doesn't matter, it could be the same one 4 times or all 4 of them, and you will activate the passive. I'll get into more about that in the PvP section of the video, but that's why that's colored like that. The special section on the right side, if you see super armor colored in red or invincible in red, and you look at the legend at the bottom left corner, that just means it's not applied in arena, but everywhere else in the game it works just fine, just not in arena. Now there is the explanation of why Guardian's Descent is colored purple and DOHB, which is Descent of Heavenly Beast, is colored blue. I'll get to that in the PvP section, but for now, take a moment to look at the skills, and when you're ready, we will move on to the top 8 PvE skills that I recommend. Here we go. And welcome to the PvE slide. So what I've done is I've taken all the skills and I've organized it according to the column of damage-PVE, from the highest percentage damage all the way down to the lowest. And it's the ones that are colored in green are the ones I recommend. We can only take 8 skills into the game world at a time, so that's why I highlighted these 8. And it looks like Dance of the Black Tortoise is your highest damaging, single point damaging skill. So it's really nice, I might add. So this is this looks really good. I mean, for the Spiritwalker, she has got some really good PVE percentage damage skills. I mean, she honestly, looking at this, and then I'll talk more about it in the PvP slide, but she's a tank. She literally can hit hard, stand her ground, and Pearl Abyss gave her a lot of tricks and a lot of things to make her very formidable and powerful. So this is what I recommend for the PvE, but it's a recommendation. Once you get the hang of everything she can do, you might want to change it up, and you know, you might see some skills that you like more than others. So take a moment to look at all this, and when you're ready, we will go to the top 8 PvP skills that I recommend. Here we go. And welcome to the PvP slide. So what I've done is I've taken all the skills and I've organized it according to the column of damage-PvP. And it looks like your highest percentage damage skill is different from PvE. It is Dance of the Black Dragon. So that is the first things first, and the next, we got a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and just jump right in. Everyone who does PvP always wants to know, hey, where is the super armor that I can use in arena as well as anywhere in the game and put it in my rotation? And even though they do give you a lot of super armor outside of arena to enjoy, it looks like the Dragon Fang and Phoenix Wings and Shell Shock are the three skills that you have super armor that you can use inside of arena. Personally, I would probably go with where'd it go? I'd probably go with Shell Shock. I mean, it's really tough getting your super armor in. Oh, and I actually made a mistake. Phoenix Wings is also another one that has super armor, but it's on the last hit. So here's the trick. It's tough to get your super armor in for arena because it's not as simple as all the other characters where they could fly at you, stun you, super armor, haha, I'm out of there, and continue to attack you. For her, she's got to get in your face and perform her move, and then she gets her super armor, so hopefully she won't get immobilized before she gets her super armor active. So it is strictly your call. I actually wanted to say that I like Phoenix Wings because it gives you forward guard and the super armor, and it dazes your opponent and knocks them down. So you got two immobilizations, and you also get this thing where you attack facing the target while it's in cooldown. So that looks more appealing. Once you do Phoenix Wings, then you can go into your dances and Heaven's Fall and just hit them hard with the heavy hitting skills, and then rotate to come back and put Phoenix Wings back in. So that is a recommendation. You'll find out what works best for you, but let's get into the passive. So in a word, like I mentioned before, all you have to do is 4 dance skills and you activate the passive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to a short video that shows you what the passive looks like when it's active. So let me cue that up. Here we go. And here we go. So I actually owe you an apology. It's your highest damaging skill is Dance of the Blue Dragon, not black. So what we're going to do here is show the skill 4 times. And then what you're looking for is on the 4th one, which is coming up, here's 3, you'll see 4 circles and an effect. There it is, and you see the effect on her. So this is what you're looking for to know that your passive is active. So let's go ahead and get back to the PvP slide. Here we go. And welcome back to the PvP slide. So let's go ahead and explain a few more things. First of all, let's go over the passive. And it says, 4 dance skills, you know this. And then it says, DOHB, use Heavenly Beast Strength to empower oneself for 5 seconds. So I went into the gameplay and checked this out. And if you look at the specials, I've colored them blue to connect to that, to indicate all you have to do is use the skill. So let's look at Dance of the Blue Dragon. If you use that skill, you're gonna get the plus 20 that will appear for monster damage and dance skills damage. You'll see it right away. There's no waiting, and I think it does last for 5 seconds, but these are immediate things that happen. So Dance of the White Tiger, it will increase your AP by 60, so these things stack too. So if you do your Blue Dragon, White Tiger, the Black Tortoise, all of those are going to stack up. And the other thing I like about this is You see the red phoenix? Remove harmful effects, immune to burn, bleed, and shock effects. Decreases PvP damage received by 15%. Oh my gosh, that right there is, if you put this dance in your rotation, of course it would be there. You're giving yourself immunity to other players trying to break you down with their bleed and their burn effects. How cool is that? She actually is the only one that removes it. It's like, hey, nice try. It's gone. Thanks. So that's half of her passive. The other one is kind of short. Guardian Descent. And it says that beast effects apply for 30 seconds when using dance skills 4 times. So all this means is when your passive is active, the Guardian's Descent, if you use Heaven's Fall, it'll hit 100% more harder. So that's what's happening there. And if you need this passive to be active immediately and not wait for 4 dance moves, then trigger or use your Heavenly Blessing skill. It's Heavenly Bee Blessing on the screen. Use it. It'll trigger your passive immediately, and then you can go into Heaven's Fall and hit them harder with 100% more damage than what the percentages shows right there, as well as everything else that it shows. So this is what I'm recommending. This is how the PvP section works and the passive. So take a moment to look at this, and when you're ready, we'll move on to the skill combos. Here we go. And welcome to the skill combo slide. So before we get into how this works, let's show you where it's at in the game. So if you are in the game and you hit the menu and you go to skills, which is on the right hand side, and you're on the skills screen, and then you look to the left and down, kind of towards the center, and then straight down, you'll see a little icon that looks like a magnifying glass. You tap on that and you bring this up. Well, it's pretty short, and I'm kind of embarrassed. I should have put something together that is better for you, but she's a beast. I mean, if you stick to your 4 dance moves and you add in your heal component and maybe a few other things to get your super armor going, that is a really good combo. But if you're like, dude, I have no idea what skills to do first, second, or third, this is why this screen is here. So the way it works is the things on the left that are in blue is what you start with. So you would do Dance of the Blue Dragon first, and then they're saying, Pearl Abyss is saying, then consider doing Dance of the Red Phoenix next, or Dance of the Black Tortoise, your choice. I would probably recommend Dance of the Black Tortoise, because you can then do the next one down, which actually goes into Dance of the Red Phoenix. 3-hit combo right there. Blue Dragon, Black Tortoise, Red Phoenix. Those 3, and then you can do something else and repeat with those 3. This does look very short, and once again, I apologize, but in a way, she not only hits hard and is a tank, but her skill combos are not that complex. But I'm pretty sure once you get to know her, you can make it very complex and very timed on what you do and how you do it. So don't be discouraged. Just know that this is here for you to start out and get the hang of things. So when you're ready, we'll move on to the enhancement slide. Here we go. And welcome to the enhancement slide. So if you're new to this slide, let me introduce how the interface works. On the left side are all of our skills. On the far right side is all the branch damage connected to these skills. And then there's 4 columns in the center. The first one, second, and fourth one, I try to make things that do something for your Spiritwalker. The third column is things that happen to the creature or player's opponent that you're fighting, things that happen to them. It doesn't always turn out that way because of what Pearl Abyss gives me, and I can't just fit it all in one column, but that is the general layout. So looking at what the Spiritwalker has. The first column, she's got bleeds and flows. Now, flow is another skill, and I should have started with this, but when it comes to the enhancements, if you are looking on your skills page and then you're looking at a skill and you see the circles off to the left and you tap on them, you'll see these enhancements. Some of them you can simply just pay silver and unlock them easily, but all of the enhancements have to be unlocked. Others have a level requirement, and to get that level you would go into the game and just fight in the world of Elion or Hadum, either one. And with Hadum you get these chests that give you some really nice skill books, but for Elion it's quick skill book that you get. You can earn them really quick and really fast, and some of them you really don't need much, like maybe 4 books and you're up to level 2 or 3 and you can unlock some enhancements. So all of them have to be unlocked once again, and just looking at it, it's worth your time. The plus 20 defense for 10 seconds, she has bleeds and burns. It's kind of like, yeah, I wiped the ones you got on me away, but here, let me give you some and see what you do. There is a few other things to mention. If you look at Leaping Tiger, the things that are in red for invincibility and super armor does not apply in arena, as you know. And then if you look at Dance of the Red Phoenix, on the 4th column all the way over to the right, the word heal is colored differently because it does not apply in Path of Glory. So she doesn't heal herself in Path of Glory, but everywhere else in the game she does, even arena. So take a moment to look at this, and when you're ready, we're going to move on to the player card. Here we go. And welcome to the player card. So this is like a baseball card. It is all the slides that you previously saw all put together on one slide for you to get to. Except there is one thing that's new, so I will cover that. But the purpose is, if you are short for time and you are interested in Spiritwalker and you just wanted to check her out and say, oh, show me what she has, you can go into my character profile videos, come to this spot, check her out, and then when you have more time, sit down and listen to this video where I go over all the good, the bad, everything that's wonderful about the character and how best to start out using and enjoying your character. So let me go ahead and introduce the interface. At the very top are the top 8 PVE and PVP skills I recommend, and to the right is something new. It's called Immobilization. You briefly heard me talk about it, so this is the section that you're paying attention to now. So if she has something that will stun, knock down, freeze, or just immobilize the creature or player's opponent you're fighting, it would be located here. In green, yes, you have one, and then the next column, how many do you have? And Pearl Abyss, like I mentioned before, she's like a tank, and they gave her 3 immobilizations that immobilize 2 ways, and then the rest of what she has an immobilization in it. So it looks like Dragon Fang has 2 immobilizations, Dance of the Red Phoenix and Phoenix Wings has 2 immobilizations. This is great because we don't know when super armor runs out. So if you're hitting your opponent with 2 immobilizations and then another skill with 2 and another skill with 2, you have 6 chances that their super armor might run out, and you'll catch them and immobilize them, and they'll be on the ground or stunned, and you can get in those extra hits. So that's how that section works. Below it are all of her skills, and below that's the enhancements, and then the legend on what's not applied in Path of Glory and not applied in Arena. And if you were wondering throughout this whole video, what is forward guard and what is super armor, the definition is at the bottom. Forward guard means that incoming damage will either be 0 or heavily reduced. And super armor, this means that incoming damage will be reduced, and the effects that immobilize you, like stun, knockdown, freeze, etc., will not happen for a duration of time. Like I said, we don't know what that duration is, but if you put super armor in your rotation of skills all the time and always refresh it, you'll be fine. So take a moment to look at this, and when you're ready, the music is gonna change, and we're gonna go into the gameplay video where we show you what Spiritwalker can do. Here we go. And welcome to the gameplay video. So before we get started, let's show you where we're at. We're over here in Balanos, and we are at Kron Castle entrance, and we're here because, well, we love it here. Their CP is that low, and our CP is higher, so she'll be fine. The way this works is we will use our auto path, and we'll have her fight for about 2-3 minutes, at which time I'll have her go back to town. I'll give my outro and say thank you. So, without further ado, I am pleased to give you Spiritwalker. Here we go. About ready to head back to town. There we go. Alright, so allow me to take this opportunity. Oh wow, look at that video edit. Terrible. Sorry about that, guys. It's on the far right side. Allow me to take this moment to say thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like my videos, please subscribe, like, let people know I'm always making more videos, and I'm happy to do it. I just want to make this game super enjoyable and easy for you to play. Well, understand and enjoy. So what we do is we zoom in and to our character and, you know, put him in a really good position. That looks about right. Yep. And we'll have her give a wave. There we go. And say, once again, thank you. You have yourself a great night. Take care. Bye now.